I mean, first of all, just, logistically, the fact that we live in a different country, so it's going to be a different build-up with that side of things. But then it's also a little bit different. It kind of reminds me a little bit of 2010 when we went there with Wigan, because the club hadn't been there for so long and the club was so desperate for some silverware. Although the Dragons won the Challenge Cup a few years back, this is a different beast now, getting to the grand final and having an opportunity to win that trophy. So there's definitely a different buzz and a different atmosphere around the place.
It's a great achievement in itself to obviously, as a team and a group over the last 3 years, that to go into another grand final and consecutive grand final. So yeah, it's just we spoke about that on the weekend after that win against Leeds, and just acknowledge that the achievement that we've done already. So, but yeah, it would be unreal to go to Old Trafford and to be back to Old Trafford again and finish on a high there.
It was one of the best atmospheres I've ever played in, including finals. It was outstanding what the fans did and turned up and supported us. I think that, like I said, because logistically and with the COVID issues, it's going to be difficult for them to travel in those same numbers this week. So we're really hoping that maybe the neutrals, the Wigan fans and the other fans in Super League might get behind us a little bit at Old Trafford. With
Catalans finishing with the league leaders there, they definitely deserve that trophy. And I think, with us finishing second, like you said, they're probably the two best teams that are going head to head in the GF. Like I just spoke about with the league leaders trophy, it's probably one of the hardest ones to get because you've got to be the most consistent through the whole year. And, they've shown that through what they've produced this year and the way they've played the games. And, they showed that at Magic Round as well, that, they deserved it. They deserve that trophy as well. So, but yeah, I think with Maloney there as well, he's steering the ship as well. He's been great for him throughout this year. And, they probably can, we'll see how they go Saturday.
I suppose a lot of it goes down to which team, plays the game that you plan to. Both teams will have a game plan going into the game, but I think, you see it sometimes with teams, it goes out the window and the emotion of the whole event takes over. So, we're lucky we've got some experience. Although the club hasn't won a grand final, we've got a few guys in the squad who's had experience. Jimmy Maloney's won some stuff in the NRL, and we've got a few guys who's won stuff at Wigan over here. So hopefully, we can have a bit of an influence and just try and keep cool heads, I think, in that first 20 minutes, that first half. It'll be an emotional time, but you've just got to try and stick to your game plan and try and impose your will on the other team.
Experiencing them big games is just priceless, really. I think once you've played in one, obviously they're all going to be different, but you know what you need to do, and you know how hard you've got to work. Everyone that reaches the grand final is going to be a skillful team, so it's more about just staying in the grind and working as hard as you possibly can for your mate next to you. So I think that's something you can only learn by playing in the big games. And like I said, thankfully at a young age, I've managed to play in quite a few of them. So I like to think I've got myself in a good position to know what I'm doing, and hopefully we can kick on again.
The main reason I obviously signed for the club is to try and win a trophy. But yeah, obviously to go back to back, and then obviously now going into another third grand final after 3 years of being here is it's just a great achievement, and I feel very proud to be a part of this group and grateful as well. That's one thing I really set out to do when I did sign for this club is win a grand final, and to have two already and going into the third one. Speechless really. It's just grateful to be a part of this special group.
I didn't have expectation at the beginning of the season. For sure, it was less than that, but I was hoping for more game time, and I'm really happy that this year I find it. So it's a great year for me.
I think the club's in safe hands. There's a few of us moving on now, and you've seen in the last couple of previous years players have moved on, but we've been able to hold our consistency and the way we're playing as well. So I don't think any individual in themselves is the reason for our success. And I think the club is in really safe hands with, obviously Johnny re-signing. You've got young Lewis Dodd and Jack Welsby as well. There's a great spine there to sort of base their team around. And I think, with what they've got in place here at this club and what we base ourselves on and strive for is, there's no reason why other players can't come in and pick that up and still be successful in the future.
It's hard to handle your nerve when you play in this big stadium, but I know what I have to do. I know how we have to play to win this game, so I think it will be good, and we'll find a way to go past and find a win.
It doesn't get much better than what I've had, really. Obviously, I've come into a superb Saints side and managed to get a spot in there now. So, it's been perfect for me and perfect for the lads as well. There's a lot of boys that deserve everything they're getting at the minute, and hopefully we can add another one to the list on Saturday.
Obviously, not all Catalan fans can make the trip across on Saturday. How much are you hoping that the neutral fans get behind the Dragons against St Helens on Saturday at Old Trafford?
Hopefully there will be a lot of Catalan fans at the stade. We know that in England there will surely be more English fans, but we focus on the game, and we don't think too much about the things outside the game. So we just prepare well for this match.
Just take you back to last year. What was going through your mind in the last seconds of the game when Jack Welsby puts the ball down?
I was just thinking, firstly, I was hoping Tommy slotted the field goal. Otherwise, I thought we're just going into extra time. But it was just a massive relief to know that, we don't have to do another 5 or 10 minutes on the field, because it was a massive slog. Both teams were going at it for 80 minutes. But it was just an awesome sign of sort of relief and just like grateful to have another, to get that win, really.
Obviously, there have been many great French footballers playing at Old Trafford. How important will it be for French Rugby League for you and your teammates to step out there on Saturday night?
Yeah, it will be amazing. Like Cantona, Pogba, or a lot of French players, they play or they used to play for Manchester United. So for us, even to play, it's amazing. So if we win, it will be awesome.